All right, guys, machine is completely, for the most part, taken apart for what we need to take it apart to do our thing. After this, we're going to be bringing this thing downstairs and pressure washing where we can pressure wash or hand wash where we have to hand wash. Still got the electrical here, DRO, so there's some little stuff that I do have to take off of here. But like you guys already know, this is your machine, this is why it's worn out. It's just all cruddy and stuff. We thought it was actually funny when we're taking this thing apart because you have like newer paint on the front half of this machine where you got to pick out every single bolt. And then you get to like the back half of the machine and you didn't have to do that. So we thought that was kind of funny, and we could actually see where the paint guy stopped painting over here. I don't know if you want to pull over here. Has nothing to do with what we're doing, but when you're trying to pick out bolts and Allen bolts with paint, it's a pain in the ass. So that's all your parts over there. We could come around there. Actually, man, if you want to come over here, we already pulled this thing off and we got this pressure washed and clean. This is how the rest of the machine will look like once it's all said and done. You could see all the scoring inside of here. This is all the wear. Pretty common. And what we did also is we got the table over here too. So we just ground this a little bit. This is not done by all means. There's still scoring in here, but just to kind of rough it all in to see where everything is at, to make sure that, you know, the top of the table is parallel to here as well as here. And then what we'll do is we'll flip it over, grind this, flip it back over, grind this, and then also we're going to be grinding this surface and this surface, using this as our reference or master, we call it, and then we'd be printing it onto the saddle over here to make sure that's all true, to make sure this is all right. The other thing that's pretty cool in here is we believe we could get away with these heights are all the same. We checked it with a parallel within reason. So it's nice to know that we could set up off of this surface and then I could grind all the V's on the bottom, because to hand scrape V's is a pain in the ass. But if you could grind stuff to get away with it, it just saves us a little bit of time. So we got in the works. As for the column, I did not quote you guys a problem because you guys didn't have a problem with the column, but it is a little filthy. I will clean this up and polish it as best as. If I find anything that's alert, I'm going to shoot you a video and show you what's going on. I don't see any scoring in here, so that is a very, very good sign. But I just want to show you, hey, this is your column. We'll clean it up, polish it, but we're not going to be doing any alignments to this unless I deem we need to. The other thing is, too, is when we got this machine, if you come over here, Matt, this was bone dry. I don't know how long this machine was sitting, but it's almost like this head never got oil. So we're going to have to correct that. There was some lines that were coming up on this side of the machine that fed this top cavity area, but we'll probably clean it all up, see where we're at, and see what's needed. I am going to automatically put a new coupling in there, or Lovejoy, I'm sorry. Those things aren't that much money. Since you have it all wide open, might as well. Your spindle motor, we haven't looked at it, but we do have it set up here. We want to clean it all up. So as long as we have no problems with that, which you guys said you had really good finish, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if you have it open, we'll figure out what it needs or anything like that. So don't want to scare you. This is where at the machine. Don't want to lie to you and say we're not working on it, but I'll probably do another video maybe Monday next week where we can start actually grinding stuff, setting stuff on the table. Everything will be clean, and our goal is to work this thing from the bottom up, and then in between we might be polishing some stuff up just to speed up the process a little bit. If I got 2 grinders, might as well helps. So we do have this machine available tomorrow, so I don't know if we have another job we have to set on it, but once we're completed with that, then we're going to start looking at this machine. So, but if you have any questions, please reach out to me, but I'll keep on doing these videos as best as I can to give you updates and show you where we're at with the process. Thanks.